Would I do it in my own home? I'm not too sure. Behind me is our new travertine dining table. Are you guys ready to see it? So today we are back with another house update. So freaking pumped for this one because we did some DIY projects and some stuff around the home that has definitely made it look more homey. So the first thing I want to show you guys is our stair runner behind us. It was really important to get this done as soon as possible because we do have a dog and he does not like the stairs if there's nothing to like grip onto it. So it took us a while to find the perfect runner, but I'm so glad we did. Exciting project today up in the Rachel Dillon household. What are we doing today, Dill?
We are doing Stair Runner.
And I asked you guys in a previous house video about what we should do. Should we do something funky? Should we do something plain and neutral? And we decided that we're boring and we're going to do something plain and neutral. We decided to go and browse on H&M Home after I looked on Wayfair, I looked on IKEA, I looked at so many different places, and I found our perfect stair runner at H&M Home. So excited about it. As you guys know, our stairs look more like this situation. I put these little temporary pads here for Toledo because he really just he has a hard time. Oh my god. Ooh, I'll have to figure out a way to get that off. He just has a very, very hard time with the stairs. So I actually found this really cool nubby runner, and this is from H&M Home. I had to pick up 4 of them to do all the entirety of both of our stairs, but we're going to try to do this today. It's gonna look so good when it's done. Yeah, this would just be beautiful even as a rug alone, but I think on the stairs it's gonna look so, so nice. It's just gonna be so much safer for our dog. Okay, so a couple days later, we are back. We have all of our stuff, including the wood filler that took us an hour and a half. Oh, Beans is being so cute right now. Why are you so cute right now? And we have these gaps in our stairs that require a little bit of wood filler. So this project is not gonna be as like one and done as we thought it was gonna be. We're finally laying down the rug pad. We got this at Home Depot and it's amazing. I want to show the comparison actually. Actually, I can show up here. So this is with the carpet tape. It's double-sided like that, but like you see how it's not going anywhere. Versus this is without the carpet tape. It slides all over the place, but yeah, like so we're gonna do double duty. We're gonna actually have the carpet tape and we're gonna be stapling the corners.
That's the thing, I'm like, how are you gonna get inside there?
I think that's fine. And, like the more you put in, actually, the better it starts looking.
Yeah. I think it looks really good, boo-boo.
Just needed a little bit. Yeah, I think it just needed a little. If you've been following me on Instagram, you'll know that I've had so many like frustrations with this because I just wanted it to be perfect, and I'm glad we got it together, and I feel like I've learned so much just from the 5 or 6 stairs that we've done over there. So let me show you guys. This, I would say, difficulty about 2 out of 10. It was really, really easy. Dylan and I got the hang of the pneumatic staple gun and we're just so excited to use it for future projects. It cost us about 150 bucks for this stair run. Each rug was about 70 bucks and we used about 1.5, and then I'll use the remainder for down there. But I love this like nubby texture. I've seen so many rugs in this texture that I feel like it would have been fine on the stairs, and I really like the way this looks. I think it's very, very unique and definitely pulls in all like the neutral tones of our place. And then what's so funny about this is that we actually have to do these stairs. There's final plank flooring on all these stair runs versus these ones, which are solid wood. And my dad actually pulled them up to see what was underneath them because we were either going to replace the stair treads or we just weren't sure what we were going to do, and lo and behold. So underneath the vinyl plank there was this stick-on tile, and then underneath this one there was a red stick-on tile. Then underneath, you guys can see, sorry it's a little bit dirty, but you can see there's actually solid wood and a bullnose stair tread underneath here, which is so incredibly exciting. So my dad's actually going to come back and sand them and refinish them for us and match the floor color that we have going on over here before we do the rest of the stair run, which I think is going to be ultra exciting. I feel like I'm on one of those HGTV shows where you find like real wood hidden under all that carpet or anything like that. This was such a win for us because it's going to save us so much money and we don't have to replace the stair treads, which is like And as you guys may remember, in the last video, I was getting a little frustrated because I've been searching for the perfect travertine table for months. I was on Facebook Marketplace, I was on Kijiji, I was on estate sales, I was literally on everything. I wasn't able to find the perfect size and the perfect just like bevel and everything about it. Thank you to everyone who sent me like suggestions for a travertine table. I actually didn't need them because we found the perfect one, and it is from Shop Clover. She's a small vintage furniture business based out of Toronto, and her Instagram is just fire. So she helped me source the most perfect table. It was such a seamless experience, and I'm so happy that we kind of stuck to our guns and waited for the perfect one, because there's nothing that suits this space more than this travertine table. Are you guys ready to see it? That is our new, oh, it looks so good. Okay, behind me is our new travertine dining table. It is a pedestal table. I believe it was manufactured in Italy. It's just literally perfect. We were on the hunt for dining room chairs after. We just weren't too sure what we were going to do, and we found a set of 6 chairs on Kijiji, and they're solid teak. I got them for $750 for the set of 6, and I found it kind of hard to find a set of 6 of the same chairs, which is something we really wanted. I'm gonna pop up an inspo picture of chairs that I really love. This is Rosie Huntington Whiteley and Jason Statham's home. They have like amazing taste, and I think we kind of got a similar vibe. We were either going to go with something mid-century like these, or we were going to go with like a Pierre Jeanneret chair. We just weren't sure which way. All right, so this is the table itself. It is in incredible condition. The person who owned this previously clearly took like incredible care of it, and it is like the perfect sharp angle, like everything. I just love this so much. It is quite long. It's about 80 inches long, but it doesn't look too big for the space. And I think once we get to like end chairs, it's gonna feel even more complete. I do want a like credenza in the back, and then obviously all our kitchen stuff we need to kind of figure out as well, but it'll be nice. Like, can you imagine like a piece of art? We're gonna get rid of this pendant light. We're gonna replace it with something longer that's centered on the table, and then imagine like a lower credenza in the back. Like, that's definitely the plan. It's definitely one of the more expensive things in our home, but I think is so well worth it. We'll have it forever. Then the chairs, guys, were such a steal. So we are out of the house. Isn't that weird? We're like out of the house on our way to pick up our dining room chairs. So excited for these. You guys know I was on the hunt for a travertine dining table for a while, and we finally found it. But today we're actually picking up our dining chairs. I found them on Kijiji, which if you're out of Canada, you may not know. Kijiji's like a more legit version of Craigslist. I mean, that's just my opinion, but like it's just a little bit easier to use and stuff like that. So I'm picking them up off of there. They are solid teak and really pretty. I know we kind of went back and forth on which style we should do. Like, should we do the Pierre Jeanneret, or should we do like wishbone chairs? We'll obviously need to reupholster these seats eventually, but after our whole adventure with the stairs, I think that we're more than capable of doing that, and it's like really simple. So yeah, we're just on our way to pick them up. Look, there's our chairs. They fit all in the car, which is like the only thing we were kind of worried about, but yeah, really happy. We're like literally, I don't know, this feels like really farmy up here. Like, it's all like this up here. It's really nice, actually. This is like our outing of the week, so it's pretty. Does that not look so incredibly beautiful? Gorgeous. Obviously we need to figure that stuff out, but that's for another day. This is obviously not an original idea. There are lots of YouTubers who are creating content like this where they blind react, or just react in general, to home decor and stuff like that. One of my favorite people that I just recently found on YouTube, her name is Paige Wassel, and she's a prop stylist. Sarah actually sent me her videos, and I've been binge watching them ever since. We both love Paige. I find that Paige and I both have really similar ideas when it comes to home decor, and I just love watching her videos, so I thought it'd be fun to share with you guys some of my opinions on really trendy home decor, what I've been into, and what I just like am not into right now. Of course, guys, I am not the aficionado on home decor. Creating this space for us has just been such a fun and rewarding experience, and the most special thing about it is that it feels so much like ours. So I don't want you to change something necessarily because of like my opinion. It's your home, you should make it what you want it to be. But for anyone who just wants to hear my opinions on home decor, let's get into it. So you guys, your least favorite home decor trend, and it's so funny because there was an overwhelming response of farmhouse, like Chip and Joanna, like super farmhouse, like farmhouse sink, black accents, barn doors, like all that stuff. And I wanted to let you guys know that I'm actually like, for this house, we would have never done it. And that's just basically because this is a mid-century home. We really want to pay homage to it. And I feel like my taste has just become a little bit more sophisticated since then, but I understand the appeal of farmhouse mainly because it is so incredibly affordable to create, because there's so many good products out there now that you can make a really, really beautiful farmhouse home. I think if you are going to make your farmhouse home look a little bit more like sophisticated and stuff like that, I wouldn't actually go with like an American farmhouse feel. I would personally go with like an English cottage countryside type of feel, because I love that look. If Dylan and I were to buy a more traditional looking craftsman home or something that was not so clearly mid-century modern, I think the English countryside feel is probably what we would have gone for a lot more. That's just how I personally feel about it. I don't know. I think it's so incredibly important to pick a style that like suits your home. So I think for like a new build, kind of like the world is your oyster, and it tends to lean a little bit more traditional. If you're building like a modern home, obviously you're not going to try to make it look like a Parisian apartment. Like, I just think you can't go too hard with a theme, and that's pretty much the gist of it. The other trend that you guys really don't like, and I kind of understand what you guys mean, is like all white everything. And I know Paige said this in her video as well, and like what people mean by like all white is that like, or gray even, we're using like the same shade of gray or the same shade of white for everything, and it's not really like my favorite. I understand why it works, and there's so many reasons why YouTubers do this in general, just because you're reflecting so much daylight and it looks so beautiful in photos. It makes sense. And the good thing about white is if you invested in good like white pieces, you can always incorporate color into your home. Like, it's not the end. You can do textured pillows, you could do a textured cool rug that stands out or something like that. Another great way to make your house feel cozier is to add like natural elements like wool and wood and leather and things like that, or add vintage. I think vintage is like the best way to go. Some of my favorite home trends currently is obviously that mid-century look. I feel like I knew what mid-century was, but I only really saw it in like a manufactured like big box store type of way. And now I'm starting to understand more like what it looks like in a vintage setting. So I've been looking a lot at mid-century homes because our house is mid-century and I really love the feel of it. I absolutely am in love with Elsa Hosk's house in California. I think she just has like the most beautiful house, and I'm definitely taking a lot of inspo from it. Another trend that I absolutely love, but I don't know if I'm going to be over in like a week or like a year, is green bathrooms. I've told you guys multiple times on whether we should do the bathroom downstairs green because I love it so much, but at the same time I'm like, will I be sick of this? Should I just be really, really safe and just do something more neutral? But I think a green bathroom is just so beautiful. It's so earthy. It's just it's such a calm color that you would obviously want in a space that you want to unwind and relax and do self-care. So I do love the green bathroom. I especially love it in that ceramic tile or in a really, really beautiful piece like slab of stone. I think both are just gorgeous. Would I do it in my own home? I'm not too sure because I don't know if I could take that risk, but let me know if you guys think I should do a more daring, colorful bathroom. And by colorful, I mean this muted green, or if we should do something more simple. One trend that you guys absolutely could not stand, and I saw it so many times too on my Instagram, was the foam mirrors. And I like personally never like was into the foam mirrors, and it's not for the reason you may think. First thing, like, yeah, they do look kind of weird, but it was more the idea, and like, okay, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I was thinking, damn, like having just like exposed insulation in like your bedroom while you're sleeping like can't be that good for you, or in like a living room where you're spending hours a day. I just didn't love the idea of having just like all that crap just kind of like flying in the air. What if my dog were to lick the mirror? I didn't like the way it looked anyway. But I think one of the biggest faux pas you can do is decorate a room too quickly. And it's just something I've learned because of home ownership. I mean, obviously if you're in a rental and you're only there for 12 months, you have to make it work. But if you want to renovate an entire room and you have more of a longer timeline, I think that's just like the best thing to do, and just live in your space first before you commit to anything too hardcore, because you may not like it the week after. And I think the best spaces are curated over time. I'm so excited to make the space more our own. It's starting to feel more like home already, and we've literally been in here for not even 6 months. So I know there's so much more to look forward to. If you guys want any inspo for your own places and stuff like that, definitely follow me on Pinterest, because I'm pinning all the time. I'm on Pinterest more than I'm on Instagram and YouTube combined. So yeah, definitely check it out and let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye everybody.